The extraordinary summit tomorrow will be preceded by other meetings. Do you perhaps have any idea what they are, and do you have an additional idea what is on the agenda?
Yes, thank you very much, Morris. What is going to happen today, this afternoon at 2 o'clock, the South African President, Cyril Ramaphosa, in his capacity as the chair of the Organ on Defense and Security, will be hosting an extraordinary Troika Summit of the Organ of Defense and Security.
Right.
Now, this Troika consists of Botswana as the outgoing chair, South Africa is the current chair, and Namibia as the incoming chair. This Troika Summit will also be joined by those countries that are contributing troops and personnel to the SADC mission in Mozambique. Now, this Troika Summit will, of course, review the operations of the Mozambique mission of SADC, and obviously looking at what have been achieved and so on. So this is what is going to happen. Following this Troika Summit, there will be a meeting of the Finance Committee, obviously looking at budget operations of SADC, as well as then the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers meeting will then prepare the summit, prepare the work or the agenda. They will basically set the agenda for the SADC Summit, extraordinary summit, happening tomorrow here in Lilongwe at the Bingo International Convention Center here in Lilongwe. So that is, in brief, what is happening here right now. There's a hive of activity around here at the Accreditation Center, also at the International Convention Center, as international delegates are arriving.
Right. Now, Peter, the extraordinary summit for the heads of state and governments tomorrow will review progress of the SADC mission in Mozambique, which you alluded to earlier. What has been the level of support by SADC in Mozambique?
Well, the SADC is united in its support to the people of Mozambique to fight against terrorism and extremism that is happening in the northern Cabo Delgado province. I think a total of 8 countries, including Angola, DRC, Tanzania, and others, have contributed troops and personnel to the mission in Mozambique, and that has been the level of support. Other countries like Namibia provide material support and of course, leadership in this regard.
Right. Now, Peter, apart from the Mozambique case, what else are the leaders expected to discuss?
Well, as is per practice, I'm sure they will be reviewing the situation, the political and security situation within the SADC region. We know that DRC, there are issues also around there, the issues of Eswatini. And then perhaps also lately in Angola, we have seen some sort of upheaval. So I'm sure the agenda will also be focused on that. But in the main, what the SADC Summit, Extraordinary Summit, will review is the operations of the SADC mission in Mozambique.
Right.
That is the main point of agenda.
Okay. Peter, before we let you go, we know the Extraordinary Summit was initially supposed to be held virtually. Which countries are represented there in Lilongwe?
Well, from what I've seen so far, the arrivals of the president, I've witnessed the arrival of the Tanzanian vice president, then also the Botswana vice president, of course, the host and chair of SADC, Dr. Lazarus Chakwera, is also here. South African president will also be arriving shortly at the Bingo International Convention Center for the summit, the Troika Summit, first to start this afternoon at 2 o'clock.